Hey, I'm Chris with Sportsman's Training Center, commonly known as STC. We're just going to kind of touch on a shoot that we have coming up on the horizon. It's always a real fun one. Brought in some guys that are friends of mine that also help me with all of this. We got Jim Greenwood. He's going to be taking care of a lot of the FITASC stuff for us and a few other things. Got Uncle Larry here, Larry Meadows. He's the friendly old guy behind the counter that always makes you smile. And we got Scott Manspeaker from Atlas Traps. Jim, you want to kind of touch on what you're going to be doing for the shoot?
Yeah, we're going to be setting the FITASC. It's going to be the Atlas Cup is combined with the state FITASC and 5-stand shoot this year. So we're going to set the FITASC up. There'll be 100 targets, so 4 parcours set up. And then the 5-stand also be overlaid on 2 different layouts I believe we're going to do. So trying to get a better crowd coming out with everybody with the Atlas Cup going on as well, then be able to shoot FITASC. There's different rotations set up for it. So
okay, and we're going to have sub-gauge FITASC too, I believe.
Yep, 20 and 28 gauge, yeah. So that's always a big draw. A lot of people like to shoot the sub-gauge FITASC. So
one of the other things that you're going to be doing, I believe, is setting the snooker, which is kind of everybody's favorite.
Yep, snooker's a big draw for just a place to warm up, but also to beat your buddies for a high score. Then also shoot for competition-wise for. We'll have normally an 8-person draw shoot at the end and shoot off head-to-head then. So it's always fun and a big draw for people. Big crowd normally draws around watching that. And
yeah, this year we're going to do the snooker showdown too. So we're going to break it up into, Master and Double A is going to be one.
Break it down to
and then
2 classes.
Yep, and then A and below. But then at the end, those 2 will compete as well.
Oh, that'd be great, yeah.
So I think that's going to bring a little fun aspect to it.
So get more people interested. More of the lower classes tend to don't shoot the competition end.
Yeah.
Trying to get in, so yeah, that'll bring a lot of more interest back into it.
So this is a larger shoot. It's gained 50% probably attendance every year. And this year being the state shoot's going to be even larger. So we've had to call in a little extra help, get some extra traps. That's where Scott comes in, Scott from Atlas Traps. What are you going to do to help us out here this year?
So we're bringing a team in. There'll be about 5 or 6 of us that are coming in for trap techs and just if anything should pop up. But we're bringing in about 70 additional machines to everything that you already have here, and just to make sure we've got enough equipment to make it all happen.
Perfect. Yeah, that allows us to do things like prelims. On our sub-gauge course, we'll have extra machines, so you're not ever shooting at the same machine with different gauges. Also, if I remember right, on 5-stand, we're going to have 2 sets of machines, and that way it just is flip of switches to get it switched. Makes it easier on us as a club, so we definitely appreciate the help from them coming in and bringing us extra machines and just extra manpower, because there's a lot that goes on with these shoots, and it's nice to just have extra help.
Yeah, I think in like you said, having the additional machines brought in, so at night we're not flipping courses and flipping 5-stands. We just automatically have the second set ready to go. I think makes life a lot easier on all of us.
Yeah, and it being the Atlas Cup, you guys' kind of namesake, you guys always have some swag to give away, and
we do.
Maybe some traps. Maybe they'll make them, full black version or something for us. I've been hinting on that, people. We'll hold them to that. So
I've been catching your heads.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So we will be giving away some machines.
Glad to hear that.
Some Atlas swag, so that's always fun.
Perfect. Hey, Larry, can you kind of tell the people about our local area and ease to get to our club, stuff of that nature, things they might need to know if they're not from around here?
Sure, we've got Eisenhower National Airport, just about 40 minutes down the road, real easy to get to, in and out. We've got a couple of regional airports that private pilots could fly into, and then we can go pick them up at the airport and get them here, or help them arrange transportation. We've got world-class museums around here it's easy to get to. Really neat stuff to see and do. Lots of nice dining. We have hotels just down the road from us, so it'll make their stay pretty easy.
Another big choice that people seem to do is Airbnbs. Sounds like we have quite a bit of those around here.
We have a lot of Airbnbs from all sizes.
Yeah. Yeah, so that makes it nice. He kind of touched on some of the local hotels. We are fortunate to have a pretty good working relationship with them. So a lot of times if you mention that you're shooting at STC, they'll give you a little bit of a break. It's not great, but every little bit counts. A couple more shells at least, right?
Yep.
So, Jim, who are we bringing in target setter wise?
Jared, my son, will be helping out, Jared Greenwood,
Okay.
and Joe School's coming in as well to
Okay.
help. So,
Okay.
so there'll be a lot of different variety of targets,
Yeah.
so you don't get just one
Yeah.
kind of one technique. You get a whole different variety. So they'll be setting up different courses and then
Yeah.
helping out with, like I said, between the 5-stand FITASC. There's a lot of targets to get set.
There
So
is,
between the
there is.
sub-gauge courses,
Yep.
so
Yep.
a lot of machines to get moved around and moved in place. So
Perfect.
it takes a good handful to get everything going.
Yeah, yep. So basically, it'll be kind of 4 target setters, me being one of them, but I'm going to do a minimal amount essentially, which is nice for a change. Bring these extra guys in and kind of show you guys something a little bit different. Larry, what are we doing for trappers? Are we bringing in school kids this year? Or?
We've got one of our school teams that's going to come down with 17 or 18 trappers. Then we've got a couple of other teams that are also going to provide trappers for us.
Yeah, some local high schools. Yeah, we're real fortunate. We got a good group from Goodland that come out every year, and they're just phenomenal kids, and they really help us. And luckily, some of the local schools have really started the shooting sports and come out and do some trapping for us. And speaking of trappers, you know, they get to sit and watch people shoot all day. What do they get to do? Is there anything fun for them?
After the main event is over for the day, we have a trappers tournament to where everybody that comes down to be a trapper can go out and do a separate registered event for themselves. So it'll be kind of fun, kind of nice end for the day for them.
Yeah, so on top of, you know, trappers, we pay them a daily amount. It'll either go to the school or directly to that trapper and help them with their shooting expenses for school. But on top of that, we do this trappers only tournament, and we do that at our raw cost. They get to shoot the same exact targets that everybody else is. They're in their own little tournament. And so it just kind of makes it nice because, you know, they've all got the flavor for wanting to get to shoot too. So that does make it pretty cool. What do we do? What do we do for food and entertainment around here during these shoots?
We always serve lunch free of charge to the shooters. That's a always, every time thing. In the evenings, we've got a lot of food variety around, everything from a hamburger to a massive steak and everything in between.
Perfect. Yeah, so a little bit different than most traditional state shoots. We're going to provide meals for, like he said, Friday, Saturday, Sunday lunch. Eat all you want, eat as much as you want, and I promise it'll be good. I mean, look at me. I'm pretty good at choosing food choices. Saturday, we do our Snooker Showdown, correct? That's
Yep.
when we do our finale.
Yeah, do the shoot off while you have a Saturday evening meal then too.
Yeah, we'll have a Saturday evening meal. We don't quite know yet at this point if somebody wants to pick up the tab for that, hint, hint. But if not, it'll be a, you know, buy at your own type of thing.
Yeah.
That's always hard because we never know how many
Right.
people are going to be here for a Saturday event. So, Saturday evening event, I'd say. But it is really entertaining because we have an overhead viewing area, which is pretty unique. So you can actually watch the competition from overhead. We got plenty of room around. Typically at that point we have some music going and food cooking, and it's just kind of a fun hangout thing to do.
And it's all real close from the eating to the where the shoot off will be, so it's not you got to run around and get
It is.
spread out trying to get where you need to be.
Yeah. Well, Larry kind of touched on it. We've got plenty of amenities around here. We're actually in the process of building a web page for that, and that will be linked on Score Chaser. So you can quickly find hotels that are close, quickly find Airbnbs that are close. Bring the family down, find some entertainment for them to do during the day if they don't want to watch you shoot all day. We got malls, we got shopping, we got museums, we got parks, we got all kinds of stuff. That time of year it'll be pretty darn nice out. We've got a really nice splash pad just in town, which is 6-8 miles from here. So local entertainment. Speaking of Score Chaser, that sums up a good way to sign up. What do we do there?
If you want to get signed up to shoot any of the events, just go to Score Chaser and find our Atlas Cup FITASC state shoot and get signed up.
And we do encourage that. It helps us with food numbers, just like we talked about. We're gonna provide food at no extra cost, so that is kind of important. Also, though, pretty much everything this man is setting, FITASC 5 stand are all a
Squatted,
drawing a blank there, squatted event. So a lot of that is filling up very quickly, and when it's full, it's full. Now, the rest of the events, the Atlas Cup, you can pick and choose and do that whenever you want. Thursday, we will have a prelim. We will have a few sub-gauge events open at that point. So you people that come out early, it'll give you something to do. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all the sporting events are available. All the sub-gauge sporting events are available. What else? You guys think anything else we need to go over?
So the main is European rotation
It is.
versus squatting.
It is, yes. The main is European rotation. It's a 200 bird event. We do have some good prize money and some pretty slick trophies. This is last year's. New Year's is yet to be unveiled. We've got pretty unique trophies that we've already picked out, and they're already starting to get built for all of the small events. Pretty good monies out there for the FITASC and 5 stand, and definitely for snooker. That's always a good one. RVs, that's something a lot of people have touched on. We'll have dry camping here. Is there a lot of local places, though, that are in the Nair area that people can camp? Oh, yeah, you're not from here, are you? Yes, we do. Yeah, so El Dorado Lake is not very far from us. There is lots of places around there. There's places near Augusta, Santa Fe Lake. There's a place called Raft. That's a really nice place. They've got electricity, water, sewer. There's a lot of places like that. We will have some dry camping available. So that's always a possibility. And then truck, trailer parking, we got that covered all right, don't we?
We do have a limited amount of golf carts available. You're welcome to bring your own also.
All of our courses are very much walkable, but it is, there is some distance involved. So that is definitely a good thing to get on real quick if you're wanting to reserve a golf cart. You were telling me actually something, Jim, touching on that. There was a pretty large shoot right after this one that this might be a good prep for.
Yeah, the U.S. Open is the following week, so got a lot of variety of targets to get ready for people that are going to the U.S. Open.
Yeah, good warm-up.
Week.
Good warm-up.
Great warm-up.
This will also be a good insight. If you have a Greenwood stock, he is doing a Greenwood invitational-only FITASC event. Contact, their information once again is on Score Chaser. You have to have a Greenwood stock. That is your invitation. But that is also filling up very quick. So if you jump on there, they'll see if they can get you squatted and approved for that. That's going to be a pretty unique deal. It's at another club here in Kansas. Fortunately enough, both of us will be there helping. Actually, all three of us will be there helping. And that's going to be fun. That's going to be a fantastic event, kind of unlike anything you've ever had. Jim has done a lot of work over the years, done a lot of really unique, really cool stocks with a lot of really unique people. And this is kind of his way to kick back as a thanks. So we're excited to help out with that. It's going to be a fun deal. In close, one thing that we really work on here is to make it a fun event. It's always a competitive event, but it's a fun event. We're super excited when people just hang out in the clubhouse and BS until it's dark. That being said, this shoot has grown every year, and it's grown every year because it's fun, to be honest. We just kind of want you to think of it as, that family reunion that you actually want to go to. So come shoot with us. If you have any questions, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you. He can help you navigate Score Chaser. But it's really pretty self-explanatory. So it is the last full weekend of April. It's going to start that Thursday, which I believe is the 24th. And Thursday is the prelim. Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be FITASC 5 stand and all of the sporting events. Thanks for listening and joining us. We are excited to see you out here. If you can't make this shoot, we fully understand that. We really hope you do. But you can also go on Score Chaser once again, and we host, I think we got 20 NSCA tournaments this year alone, not to mention all of the side tournaments that we do. We call them corporates. We have a lot of fundraiser outings, a lot of charity outings, a lot of fun outings, bachelor parties, birthdays, whatever. Basically make an excuse to come shoot. Give us a call. Thanks.